Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in the building, baby. We going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video. So let's talk, my peeps, my people. How y'all doing on Sunday? What's going on? I'm sorry I had to come through and inform you guys of some bad news. Like the legend Kobe Bryant is not here anymore. Like, what is going on? This is just a sad situation. I don't know what to do, baby. My condolences to Alexandra Hagens Express. Alexander, like, I can't believe this is just so sad, Faith. Yes, it is. I don't know what's going on. This is like, I got a phone call from Alicia from Baltimore, and she called me, and I heard her voice, and I was like, oh my God, what happened? And she told me that Kobe passed. I was like, Kobe didn't supposed to pass. This don't, I use not Kobe Bryant. How did that happen? Like, did anybody ever think that Kobe Bryant was gonna go out this early in 2020? Like, we're already in 2020 and this is happening. Like, I'm just hurt. Like, I love me some Kobe Bryant. I don't know if y'all know, but I love the Lakers. I love me some Kobe Bryant. I love the way he run around the court, how he used to foul people, and he was just so powerful, so strong. I mean, and his confidence is a mother sucker, and his confidence was everything, baby. I mean, everything. I love me some Kobe Bryant. For real, for real. I can't believe he's gone. Like, I want to cry right now. Like, damn. Like, come on. They said his daughter was, there's some stories that saying that his daughter wasn't on a plane, but the Shade Room reports that, unfortunately, News TMZ reported that Kobe Bryant's 13-year-old daughter Gigi was one of the victims that passed away as well. Keep their family in prayer. This is from the Shade Room, but I didn't read that when I first initially read the story. I didn't see that his daughter passed away. I just hope his daughter did not pass away. I hope that's just an error or whatever. I'm checking it right now because I just found out the story and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe this is really going down. Like, I just don't understand. And it's just like crazy. I was like, Aaliyah passed away in a plane, just like, damn, he's been in a helicopter for years and traveling ever since he was in the NBA. And then this happens. Like, this is just so crazy. Like, I don't even know what to say, and it's, in Calabasas. I just don't even know how to feel. It's just like, it's just so shocking. It's just like that initial feeling like, no, not Kobe. Kobe's so strong. He's so healthy. There was no sickness. There was no illness. It wasn't like somebody took his life. He was in a helicopter. I don't know, y'all. I don't know, man. Like, this is really, really crazy. If you guys want to call in and talk about Kobe Bryant, how you feel about the situation, how Kobe Bryant affected your life. I mean, I used to love watching Kobe Bryant on TV. Let me tell you. I remember back in the day, I only had 3 channels, and one of the channels came on was the late, sports was on, and I would sit there and I would watch me some Kobe Bryant, baby. And he was just so skillful. I'm just like, and I hope his daughter wasn't on the plane at all. Yep, Aaliyah was on the airplane. Yes, sir. Adorable baby. Is this a plot or what? Some people think that. Some people already called me. His daughter's in the ICU. Okay, let me go to people because they were saying something. Yeah, I don't want to get into that yet because he just passed. And basically, in order to get into that situation about if there was anything, because us black people and black people stay black all day every day. When somebody dies, sometimes, especially an athlete, especially somebody's in Hollywood, somebody is making moves, somebody is actually changing and doing things. Sometimes we think it's a conspiracy because we had Martin Luther King, we had Malcolm X, we have so many different civil rights leaders that were killed. We had Nipsey Hussle and stuff like that. So therefore, we're always thinking that there could possibly be a conspiracy or somebody took them out because of what we have seen in the past and what we know of in the past. It's like there's so many murders of our leaders over the years that has never been answered, and so we go right to a conspiracy. So basically, we got to find out what Kobe Bryant was doing. Was he really changing the world? Was he really changing kids? Was he really putting money up? Because that's when people start to think that there is something Kobe Bryant's daughter, Jana, 13 dead alongside with her father in Calabasas helicopter crash. So they're just reporting that his daughter Gigi, Gianna, 13, she died alongside her father in Calabasas helicopter crash. So yes, his daughter has passed on. Rest in power, rest in peace. This is gonna be hard. Yes, my heart is broken too, Muhammad. I love Kobe. I do. Like, I just can't, no, people reported it that him and his 13-year-old daughter just passed. Yeah, that's what I just said. So they're reporting that they just reported this like 23 minutes ago. Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gianni also died in the Calabasas helicopter crash that killed their father. Bryant's 13-year-old daughter, nicknamed Gigi, was also aboard the private helicopter when it went down on Sunday. Representative from the former basketball player told TMZ emergency personnel responded, but no one on board survived. 5 people are confirmed dead. TMZ has reported that the outlet said that Bryant's wife, Vanessa Bryant, with whom he shared all 4 children, was not on board. Sources tell ESPN that the helicopter was headed to a travel basketball game for Gianna and that the other passengers were another players and their parents. Bryant is survived by Vanessa, 37, and their daughter and their daughter. Damn. So there was probably other kids on the plane because on the helicopter because they was traveling to their daughter's basketball game. So there was other parents and probably other players that played with his daughter. Like, OMG. Like, did you even think something like this was, you hear that about, Kobe protects himself, like, it's just, like, how did this happen? Like, and I believe this is Gigi. Such a tragic, said just sad. Yes, it is, Dimples 47. Yes, it is. Hey, Letha E. Yes, it is. It's just sad. I just can't believe this. This is just so shocking. And it's like, it doesn't even seem real. Hey, Chef Disaster, it just doesn't even seem real. Doesn't even seem like, oh my goodness. Like it does not seem real. It does not seem real at all. Like, this is crazy, This is absolutely crazy. This is like a shocking story for 2020. Just traveling with his kids. Like, they didn't know that they was going to wake up and it's going to be their last day. I'm just speechless too, Letha E. Lord, oh my goodness. I know, like, this is... when Kobe retired, how we were crying? How we was like the... This is just so sad. This announcement breaks my heart. It does, man. I don't care what nobody said. I love me some Kobe. I love Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant represented for years in the NBA. People could say what they want to say about Kobe, but he was a good father. He was there. He volunteered with the kids. He also worked with, you'll see in the slideshow, you're going to see Kobe Bryant was volunteering and working with, what is his name? He was on Basketball Wives. Byron Scott. Him and Byron Scott had, was working together, working in the inner cities where they out there in California with the kids and giving them scholarships, feeding them, taking care of the kids, training the kids and everything. Hey, Happy Days. Oh my goodness. I just can't believe this. Like, this is just crazy. Like, Kobe Bryant, I just don't know what to say. That, like, this is just awful. Like, this is a tragic story. Like, this is like one of them tragic movies. This is like the Selena movie. Like, it's just so tragic. Sunday going to take your kids to a game and play a game with the kids, and then his daughter had her friends too. They was on the helicopter. They get in the helicopter all the time, and then boom. Today is the day. Like, you never know when you're gonna go. And they said the helicopter was making some type of noise, and then boom, it crashed, and they showed the smoke and everything. Like, that's a horrible way to go, knowing that you're about to go and you're out there in the air. And Kobe Bryant has been a hero for many, been a hero on the basketball court, been a hero outside of the basketball court, and having this happen is just crazy. Hello. Hi, what's going on? It's Mary Jane. Peep Squad is in the building. You got something to say?
Bryant family and to the other families of the victims that was in the helicopter with them. My heart is broken right now, and I just wanted to give my condolences and send my prayers to them all.
Oh, yes. Amen. For real. What's your name?
Sandra Newkirk.
Hey, Sandra. Thank you for calling. I really do appreciate it. It's shocking, right?
Yes, ma'am, it is. It's very shocking. At first, I didn't believe it until I turned on CNN. CNN will tell the story. And boy, when I say that, I just came home from church, and I just got so filled up.
Oh, you're about to make me cry. Oh.
I just got so filled up. I really did. I really should. And today is my mother's birthday.
Oh. January 26, 2020, we lost a hero and, his daughter and, the other kids. Oh.
Yes.
And we don't even know Kobe Bryant. We haven't met Kobe Bryant, but we like what he stood for. We liked him.
Yes. I hear you on your page talking to me. That means a lot to me. That's exciting too, right there. Even though this is a sad situation here, but it's just my heart. It's just hurting. My heart is truly hurting. Goes out to his wife, his other kids, and like I said, to the rest of the family. Of the other victims, it's gonna be a sad situation.
It is.
It really is.
Yes, sir. It is. This is just heartbreaking. And you wasn't expecting to hear no news. Okay, the Sunday, Real Housewives of Atlanta, Power. You going to church, and then boom, I didn't believe it. I got the phone call. I didn't believe it. I had to do like you did. I had to go and search.
Yeah. I went on CNN, and when I seen it on my Facebook page, and when I'm in church, I turn my phone off. And when I got home, I turned, and that's what was on my feed. Kobe Bryant. I said, oh, this is fake. And somebody said, no, turn to CNN. I turned to CNN, and boom, there it was. I was like, oh my gosh, Jesus.
I know.
It was sad. But I want to thank you for reporting, and I am a subscriber to your page.
Oh, thank you.
And I love what you be saying on there.
I appreciate that. I really appreciate the love and the support. Thank you so much. And thank you for calling. I do appreciate that too. And God bless you and your family. And tell your mama I said happy birthday.
Well, unfortunately, she's deceased.
Well, I'm sorry. Rest in peace for your mother. And I'll say happy birthday to your mother in the sky, baby. Because she's watching over her baby. She's watching over her baby. Thank you so much.
All right, then. You have a blessed day.
You too as well. God bless.
God bless. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Yep. We don't even know Kobe Bryant like that. I have never met Kobe Bryant, but we've seen him on TV. We've seen him grow up. We saw Kobe Bryant, it's just like we saw him elevate into the athlete that he was. He started in the NBA as a young guy, and then boom, we watched him over years. So, it feels like he's a part of our life. It feels like he's a part of us because we done watched him so much. We saw him grow. We saw him bicker. We saw him play. We saw him get married. We saw him go on a prom. He went to the prom. We saw so much of Kobe Bryant, and just to see him, and then just how he stood up and he stood tall, baby. And he was. It was just like Kobe Bryant. When you went to school, the Lakers was there. Kobe Bryant. Everybody wanted to be Kobe Bryant. Everybody talked about Kobe Bryant. And it's just a sad situation. And then his daughter to pass with him like that. I don't know how his wife is going to get through that. It's hard. That's going to be a hard situation. And I can't believe Kobe's gone because he didn't supposed to go. We was going to watch him do some more stuff. We was going to watch him elevate more and do more things because he was doing a lot of volunteering. He was working in the community with kids. He started to do, speeches and speaking to a lot of young people. He was very invested in his community and the community around him, especially working with young kids. And it's just a sad situation. And I don't know why either. I don't know why this happened to this man. I don't know why. He got all the money he got, nothing but money. The helicopter wasn't working. Why did the helicopter malfunction? Why, don't there supposed to be some type of test before you take off with your helicopter to make sure the engine's working, make sure all the excuse me, all the filters and everything else is supposed to be working, you know? Like, why do people just take, why, you know, it isn't supposed to be some type of test, because it's just not like they're carrying the average person. They're carrying Kobe Bryant. Like, you know, don't, you know, we got you. I don't know why the helicopter started shaking and making noise, and then boom, it went up. It just stopped working. So was there any type of test that they were supposed to do and they didn't do? Now we're gonna hear about, oh, the helicopter hasn't been inspected in years or months or whatever, and it was a malfunction, and that could have been, you know, prevented before they took off. You know, like, even the person is driving the helicopter, don't you want to make sure the helicopter is working perfectly and fine, and you do a little test run before you put the likes of Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and these other kids inside your helicopter? Like, what's going on? Like, we lost a lead like this, and that this shit isn't supposed to happen either. Like, this is just crazy. I just don't know. But if anybody else want to call in and talk about Kobe Bryant and what you remember about Kobe Bryant, I just love to see him on the basketball court, and he be faking like somebody gave him a foul, or he be acting like he got injured, or Kobe Bryant, you know, hit the floor and be like, beep, beep, you know, the referee would blow the whistle and stuff like that. There's so many moments. I remember where Kobe Bryant opened his elbows and elbowed, what's his name, Meta World Peace and stuff like that. And Kobe Bryant, he had the great skills on the court when it came to getting a foul, when it came to hitting the floor, when it came to tripping. I mean, he was the best at it. And so I just don't know, like, why did the helicopter go up if it wasn't good? Like, you know, when the last time has it been checked? Like, this is just crazy. And, you know, you can see the pictures of it just crashing. And it's just sad. It's just real sad, for real, for real. And I guarantee you it's going to come out that this could have been prevented. This definitely could have been prevented and everything else. And, you know, I just don't know. He was very kind to his fans. Yes, he was. Happy days. Oh, Lord, I know. Savage Angel. How you doing, Savage Angel? Angel, I am not a fan, but I had no choice but to respect him. He's hardworking, loyalty, and being a good husband and father made me. My heart is heavy. Amen. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. For real, for real. D. Of course, the helicopter must be inspected before they take off. This seemed fishy. I know, like what before, is it, you know, like, you know, it's just like, I don't have no helicopter, baby, so I don't know what it is to have a helicopter. But like, I'm just thinking there's supposed to be some type of test before they take off. You know, there's supposed to be to make sure everything is functioning, make sure everything is going like it's supposed to. Make sure there ain't no red lights, there ain't no other yellow lights. You know, make sure that it has everything that it needs. Like, it's actually like all the filters and, you know, and everything else is supposed to be working in the plane before they take off. Like, I mean, the helicopter, I'm thinking they did like a test run or something, or they just got in there and did the driver just get in there and act like it was gonna be all right, and then boom, you know, because it could take one person to make one mistake, and then therefore everybody dies because of the situation. And this is just crazy. This is just awful. You know, this is, I mean, they said eyewitness told us that they heard the helicopter engine shudder. So they heard the helicopter engine shudder. So there was absolutely something wrong with the helicopter, and malfunction in the midst of air. And that shit like that's supposed to happen, especially to somebody like Kobe. Kobe would have paid all the money in the world to make sure the helicopter that he's carrying his daughter in, that he's carrying other children in and their parent, and that it was safe. They said the helicopter started to shuttle before it went down. So you know how scary that is? That is horrific. That's horrible. Could you, I get scared when I'm on a Ferris wheel. I get scared when I'm on a roller coaster and I'm nervous and I'm screaming. But imagine that the helicopter's up in the air and then it starts to shudder before it goes down. Then you can actually, you see it going down. Like, right, what are you doing at that moment? Saying your last words, saying, God help me, saying, take my soul, Jesus. What do you say? What do you hug onto your daughter? You're screaming. I mean, that's terror. That's fear. You know, when they make a movie out of this story, it's going to be awful. They said, and then they also said when it went down, as you can see, the flames and the smoke cover much of the scene of the wreck. Like, damn. And I can't play that video because TMZ will get me. They will get me for real, for real. Like, this is just crazy. I just don't understand this at all. I just don't. This is just horrific. This is I mean, this is a terrible way to go. I mean, like, I don't know what else to say. Like, this is just awful. This is just I'm just looking at the pictures and it looks just so scary. Oh my god. It's like totally burning, like a barbecue. I mean, like, this was horrific. I mean, like, this is suffering. I mean, to the utmost suffering. I mean, like, this is just crazy. How did this happen? How did that helicopter get the chance to take off like the way it did? Look, it's just smoking. This is the helicopter right here. This is the helicopter. Just burning. I mean, it's just burning. This is absolutely crazy. This should have never happened. This should have never happened. That should have never happened. At all. I mean, it's just, it looks horrific. This looks like something out of a movie. Like, you know, they couldn't direct a movie like this. Just all that smoke. I mean, just crash and burn like that. Like, this is just, this is atrocious. This is really, really atrocious. I mean, atrocious too. I can't even imagine either. Stephanie Washington now, like, just woke up from a nap and hear this. That's what, I mean, that's what was happening. I didn't even believe that this was even true, because, you know, sometimes you hear about these stories of celebrities passing and it's not true, it's a lie. But this right here was crazy. This is just crazy, for real, for real. R.I.P. Kobe, yes. I hear you, Dr. Mimi. It shouldn't have left the ground. Like, why did it go up in the air if there was something wrong with it? Because people said they heard the engine shudder. So, and then they saw it go down. So something definitely was already wrong with the engine. And, like, did the driver sacrifice his life? You know, like, come on, this don't make no sense. So, I mean, it's so sad, Letha E. So sad. May they rest in perfect power, sending vibrations of strength, and live to his family. Yes, that's perfect. Perfect. It don't make no sense, because why did the helicopter take off? Why was there? It wasn't it supposed to be somebody around to check the engine? Don't they supposed to, you know, go in the helicopter and drive it around a little bit before they take him off? Because I'm telling you right now, Kobe Bryant would have wanted that. He would have made sure he could have been late for the game. Ain't nobody trying to die in no helicopter like that, man. Like, are you kidding me? No, that was really, unfortunately, and just terrible, man. Because I don't understand that shit. I don't understand that. I don't understand why the helicopter took off. I don't understand if they didn't know something was wrong with the engine. All of a sudden, once it gets in the air, something's wrong with the engine. There's no way Kobe Bryant will get into a hoopty or get into some raggedy ass helicopter with his daughter with him. That's not gonna happen. I mean, I don't know. The shit sounds so fugazi, man. It don't sound right. Stephanie, I kid you not, I just woke up from a nap and I had a nightmare about my parents taking a small plane to a wedding and I was scared for them. Then my dream ended. Then I woke up to this. Oh, wow, Happy Days. That's crazy. Are your parents okay? Where your parents at now? Did they make it to their destination? Tell their asses to get on the bus or drive in a car or get on a train. Because these mother suckers, you know, I don't know how the helicopter took off. All of us, as soon as it takes off, it gets up in the air and it starts shuddering. Then it crashes and burns like that, and people can hear it. Like, even if he got like half, not even halfway, like say 15 feet in the air, you know, I wondered did the pilot feel like there was something else going on? Why didn't he just, you know, land? You know, does the pilot supposed to check the weather and the leaving and coming destinations? Yes, they're supposed to. I think they already have it all mapped out, but the helicopter was no good. The helicopter shuddered and was shuddering while it was in midair, and then it crashed and it just burnt. And that's horrible because they're in the helicopter as it's shuddering, and you know that they're panicking and they're nervous and everything. And so now, then it goes down and it crashes and burns. I mean, like, there's no survivors. There's nobody living from this, taking this hell. And they wasn't, I don't even know, it doesn't even say how high they was up in the air. But from the looks of it, they wasn't that high. Yeah, it's a nightmare. Oh yeah, Happy Days, a nightmare for real, for real. Yeah, only thing you can do is pray. Only thing you can do is pray. So only thing, Ladybug D, that's the only thing you can do is pray and just hope. And see what's gonna come out. See what's gonna come out, because they're gonna have to check the box in the helicopter. They're gonna have to do a forensic search on that, and then find out what happened with the helicopter. And then on top of that, hopefully they're gonna probably do a background check and do a forensic background check on the person that drove the helicopter or the pilot, and see what happened with that situation. But this is just crazy. It wasn't supposed to be like this, man. Like, that's how, like, I didn't think that Kobe Bryant wouldn't be here with us. Didn't think that at all. Like, Kobe wouldn't be here with us, like, in 2020. And we ain't even, January's not even over with. January is not even over with at all. And he's not here. Nor of his daughter. And it's because of a helicopter. It's because he got into a helicopter that he's been riding in his whole freaking life, going back and forth to games, and now he's gone. He's not here no more. Like, that don't make no sense. And his daughter was in the helicopter, and then the other children and the other parents. And, you know, he had faith in the helicopter. CNN reported that they went around the city part 2 times too close approximately. Then they moved away from the city area, I guess, to try to land, probably. But the engine just started going, I guess, once they got to enough footing in the air really high, and then boom, the engine starts to shudder like that. Like, this ain't right. This ain't right. Something's wrong with this situation. Like, he got all the money in the world. There ain't no way his helicopter's supposed to malfunction. There's no way that his shit don't supposed to be legit. Like, you know he'll pay for making sure the thing is legit. You know Kobe Bryant was efficient when it came to money and buying things and investing. That he would have made sure his daughter's in there, other kids are in there. Like, I don't know why this happened. Like, there's no way that this is supposed to happen like this. There's no way that this is not even excusable. This is not excusable of this helicopter just dying like that in midair. Nah. This you can't just give us some simple story. This isn't supposed to happen. Who owns the helicopter? They're saying that Kobe Bryant does have a helicopter, but I don't know if he has a driver for the helicopter. Is it his driver, the helicopter company? All that stuff is going to be coming out soon. But he's always used a helicopter before. But why he get a shitty helicopter? Nobody else dies in this helicopter that rode in it but Kobe and his family. That don't make no sense. This is just way too much. His story isn't supposed to end like this at all. His story did not supposed to. Oh my God, that hurts. With his daughter, yes, his daughter and some of her teammates and family members too as well. On the plane, I mean on the helicopter too, you know? And let's see what else they're saying. I'm going to check out what you said. You said CNN. It don't make no sense, my peeps, my peoples. It doesn't supposed to happen. You got lazy people that don't do their job and shit like that. But when it comes to Kobe Bryant, the money that you getting paid, you're the pilot. You're supposed to make sure that helicopter's okay. And why is he the one that gets into the helicopter and his family dies? It don't make no sense. When the last time that helicopter was flown? Who, you know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't his regular, driver of a regular pilot. It don't make no sense. It don't make no sense. Let's see. Damn.
It has been confirmed, CNN is able to tell you now,
okay,
that NBA star Kobe Bryant was on board.
So right now there's no information about the helicopter. Who was driving it. It went down at 1 p.m. 10 a.m. PT time. It was an S-76 helicopter. It had distress signals, so I guess the pilot was, sending out signals that they was in distress and everything else like that, because the engine started to shudder. And they said individuals saw that aircraft said it was just coming down fairly significant rate of speed and impact the ground on the hillside, he told reporters. I was like, oh my God, that's even worse. Like, it's like one of the scary movies that you watch and you see a helicopter go down, or airplane go down. So it sent out distress signal and then it went down. I just don't get it. I know everybody gotta die, but sometimes things can be prevented. Sometimes things can be prevented, and sometimes, you lose your life over some other bullshit that baby is dead, no sacrifice. I just want to know what's up with the helicopter. Who's the pilot? Is it a new helicopter, old helicopter? Was it Kobe Bryant's personal helicopter? What is it? Was it a helicopter contract that he, contracted them out? Like, was it his regular driver of the helicopter? Like, what's the situation? Because this don't make no sense. They go up and then boom, they come down like that. Like, there's supposed to be some type of regulations. And before you take off with a family and kids and a legend, that your machinery is operating appropriately. Like, did they go to Kobe Bryant's house? Was the helicopter already there? Did he fly to Kobe Bryant's house, or was the helicopter already on Kobe Bryant's property? It should have been test driven before, they took off. And then all of a sudden it starts to shudder. So something obviously was wrong with the engine, and nobody knows this. When's the last time it was checked out? Who's the mechanic that checked out the aircraft before they took off? I feel this is on purpose. I don't know, Bridget, but I feel a certain type of way. We can't put nothing past a motherfucker, especially when it comes to our brothers and our sisters, man. We got cops, coming up in our crib. Tatiana Jefferson, and Bolton John, and then his friend that was testifying. So we can't put nothing past people, but we know people do die. But sometimes people death are caused by other people neglect. Yep, I don't know. Fox 9 per Team C said it was his privately owned. I read that too. So I wonder, was it there at his house? Was it already at his house? Because I thought he did. Of course, he can own a freaking helicopter, and he probably got a jet too as well. But was the helicopter at his house? And before they took off, was it even looked at before they took off? And I'm getting the feeling that it wasn't even looked at. It wasn't even tested before it took off. It was like, okay, let's jump in the helicopter, boom, boom, boom. And then they get in and so I don't know how long the helicopter was sitting. It could have been sitting and something could have happened with the weather, with anything, and no one looked at it. And then was it his regular pilot that was that drives him around. I mean, drives him around. His regular pilot, that operates the helicopter. So that's the situation. I just can't believe he's gone. I'm hurt. I'm sad. And it's just like it just seems like something that it could have been prevented. You know what I mean? This didn't have to happen like this. Like, this could have been prevented. We got kids gone. You know what I mean? Like, that shit is just too much. And then it was like Kobe Bryant leaves this earth with a torturous death. This was torturous. They heard the helicopter shudder, and then they sent out distress signals, and then the helicopter started to go down at a rapid speed. That is torture. And then you crash and you burn in the woods, in the hills, on fire. That is like, what did anybody in that helicopter do to deserve an ending like that? I mean, that is a horrible ending. Like, it ain't no joke. That's terrifying. Like I said, I'm scared when I go on the Ferris wheel. I'm scared when I'm on a roller coaster. I'm screaming, especially on a Ferris wheel when it stops. Imagine falling out and you're watching yourself go down. You are facing your death head on with children. The Grammys is near. That's too as well. And they didn't want him at the Grammys because of that bullshit with, so-and-so. And they tried to dog him out. Kobe Bryant's been doing good for a long time, baby. Miss me with that bullshit. This shit just don't sound right. I don't know if you guys have any theories or any thoughts on the situation. Call in the numbers on the screen and let us know what you think and how you feel about the situation, how you was affected, because it's January 26, 2020. We lost a legend, 41 years old, Kobe Bryant, his daughter, other players on his daughter's basketball team, Gigi, and then other parents too as well. And they suffered a tragic death. This is a tragic death. I mean, at tragic. You're watching yourself go down. Like, this ain't no joke. Like, this is some real serious shit. Like, that is scary. This is what we see in scary movies. This is what we see played out in movies where the family's on board of a helicopter and it crash and burn, blase in the third. But this shit happened in real life, real time, where anything could have been prevented because he got the money to make sure he got a good helicopter. If he was told there was something malfunctioning in that helicopter, something was wrong with that helicopter, he can go buy another one and another one and another one and another one. There's no reason why he would be riding a broke down raggedy ass helicopter if he knew. Hey, Ao, what's up? How you doing? I pray Vanessa. I know, losing her child. I don't believe in God grace before they die, giving them peace. They passing all understanding. Ain't no understanding. It was fear. It was fucking fear. Ain't no understanding. Ain't none of that, all that praying and all that stuff. Nah, we human. That's fear. You watching yourself about to hit the ground and burn and crash. You crying. You scared. You screaming. This is a nightmare. This is like, when you have them dreams where you're falling off a mountain or you get into an accident. Nah, this shit was real. That shit was scary. This is fear all the way. I mean, Lord, like, this is a horror movie. This is a horror story. Just like Happy Days, I think like Aaliyah, neglecting on someone's part, and I wonder if they are blaming themselves as we weep. Oh, and Aaliyah, yeah, that's why it's just like, 41 years old, 41, with his daughter, 13, I believe Gigi's 13. And they got all the money in the world to make sure they riding safe. Like, they don't need to ride. He don't have to put on. He don't got a front like, I'm in the helicopter. No, he's going to make sure he's in a safe helicopter. He's going to make sure shit, like, this is just crazy. When the last time has it been driven, flown or driven? When the last time has it been flown? I say that because I almost died and I had a piece that was unexpected. Oh, good Lord. Oh, Lord have mercy. God bless your soul, Lord. Oh, shit, because that is scary. Almost near-death experience. Lord have mercy. You survived, baby. It wasn't your... Lord. To me, that shit is scary. It's like watching a scary movie. Yeah, the pilot died too. Everybody died on the plane. Everybody. Okay, thank you. She was 13. Thank you so much. The homeless advocate. RIP to them both. My condolences to their family. This is really sad. Yes, it is. It's just terrifying. It's terrifying. You know what I mean? It's absolutely terrifying. It's absolutely scared. And then we all know as human beings that this could have been prevented. They're going to probably come up with a story. Oh, there's no way to tell that the engine was going to malfunction. There was no way to tell. Blah, 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 and all this other stuff. I guarantee you the pilot should have took that motherfucking helicopter up in the air and then did his thing, then came back, and then he would have noticed that something was going on. Or when he was going up in the air, did he feel like something was going on? Did any lights come on? Or what? I'm pretty sure the helicopter didn't function like it always did. It didn't wait till we get just right to the top and then boom, we gonna crash. Sometimes possibly it can because of the pressure and gravity and waited till we got to the top. But I guarantee you probably felt something weird in that helicopter, and the driver should have been. I'm saying the driver should have been. I'm just feeling a certain type of way, y'all. I'm just feeling a certain type of way. Let me tell you, I get in my car, it don't sound right. I ain't driving the motherfucker because I ain't getting stuck. And I ain't endangering myself or my life for nobody else. And Kobe got too much money to be riding in a broken down, raggedy ass helicopter that's going crash and burn with his family in it. No. He could go buy a new one. He can go get a jet to come through and take him somewhere. He wouldn't be in that. And it just seemed like somebody's part neglected the engine, neglected the helicopter, and felt like it was safe to ride it. And it wasn't checked out. So I guess maybe they're going to go through the paperwork to find out when the last time it was serviced, when the last time it was looked at. We don't even know if, the paperwork, they're going to say that the last time it was serviced or looked at, is it going to be proper? We don't know. Only person that would know, hopefully, if he owns the helicopter and it's on his property, Vanessa can go out there and check, and her attorneys can go out there and check or whatever. But it's something just really not right with this situation. So you guys can call in. The number is 401-757-0749. You can tell me what's on your mind, how you feel about the situation. It's just, of course, it could have been prevented. It's mechanics. Thank you, Rosalind. I really do appreciate that, for real. I'm calling saying it's, oh, for real? Let's see. I don't know why it shouldn't. All right, try now. And I didn't know it was true. Alicia from Baltimore, she came through. She called me. She was like, yo, did you hear about Kobe? I was like, no. And she was like almost crying on the phone. She's like, I can't believe this happened. I was like, oh my God, let me go run and check. And Alicia from Baltimore, she's my Wendy Williams expert on the show. When we talk about Wendy Williams, she gets into it. Her and Jacqueline, she lets us know, because she loves Kobe Bryant. And when she called me, I was like, what? And as I'm talking to her, I'm like, oh, it must be one of these fake fugazi stories that somebody put out that a celebrity died, and then boom, it was true. I mean, it just threw me out of whack. So I don't know if you can try now. It should be going through. I don't know why it's not going through. It's just, I just don't know. They killed him. I don't, you already know. You already know. Until we gotta get some more information. We'll see if we get any more information, any more facts about this situation, because there's questions that need to be answered. And Kobe Bryant is not a regular degler smuggler person. It's still doing the same thing. I have no idea why. Let's see. It shouldn't be. It was just working a few minutes ago. I don't know. It was just working a few minutes ago. Try again if you like. Somebody try again if you like. I know, it's thrown us a major, yeah, for real, happy days, for real. And that's how it feels. They sent the plane went down due to fog. If they said that, but it is also reporting that witnesses heard shuttling and the airplane, where as far as the engine was shaking and it was fluttering, like basically like shaking, turning. It wasn't a consistent sound. So this is what people that was listening to the helicopter And fog doesn't make a engine shudder and start falling. Yeah. And might have made it more difficult for him to drive through, but mostly pilots know how to drive through fog and stuff like that. But but they're saying that. All right, here we go. Oh, what happened? Did I hit the wrong thing? I think I did. Or I just hung up. I don't know why it's hanging up like that. I could have pressed the wrong thing because it's the digital thing that I am touching. I haven't used this in a long time, baby. So try again, my peeps, my peoples. Try again, baby. It started shuttling. So there was something obviously wrong with the engine. It wasn't the fog. I don't believe it's what about, I'm not an astronaut either or a pilot. There's a possible with the engine, but once the helicopter hit the ground, it was a done deal. RIP, he had the top of the line helicopter. So if they say it was the engine maintenance, that's what I'm thinking about. Like, I know he had to have the best. And why wasn't it checked out? Like, because people said they heard it shuttling in the air, and then it started to take down. Like, it started to they started to see smoke. His death sounds shocks way through the whole world. I'm still shocked. I don't know. Look at his pictures. Made me cry more. Oh, I'm sorry, baby. I'm so sad, and the story to hear of this and disbelief and distress. I know, Sonia. Yes, Roots. This is it just doesn't seem like it's real. Like, cause we know Kobe Bryant is like, he's 41. He looks like the epitome of health. He takes care of himself, and he was supposed to do a whole lot more than, and now this happened. Like, it's him and his daughter. And the helicopter, which, and so many people will say could have been prevented. Like, there's no way. Like, there should have been more procedures and things taken place for his, helicopter, where that it should have been taken off first, when the last time it has been taken off, and the last time it has been checked. Like, what's going on? Like, that's just like Warren Buffett getting into a helicopter crash, and you already know that they're going to check his helicopter. They're going to check, what's going on with his, before he gets in that helicopter. Everything's going to be straight. And the same thing should have took place for Kobe Bryant. And I know, Mona Lisa, it's so sad. It's unexpected. Yes, it is. Very unexpected. Oh, I know. Gotta pray for his family. You know how many people were sad? You know how many people, even I did a video on when he left the NBA. Like, we were all like, people were crying. People was coming on my channel crying too as well. People was like, I can't believe Kobe's gone. The Black Mambo and everything. And, he just retired not too long ago. And then now he's dead. It just still seems like it's unreal. It's so unreal. They're going to be people saying that Kobe Bryant is still alive. That's how unreal it feels that Kobe Bryant is gone. That people are going to say that, he's still alive. That's what, watch. Yep, praying for his family. Oh, and we gotta pray for us, pray for ourselves too, that we stay protected and we stay, out of harm's way, and then the hurt and the pain that we feel because, it's another, Black legend gone. We lost John Witherspoon, we lost Nipsey Hussle. It's just so much. We're just losing a lot of famous Black people. There's a lot of famous ones too. John Witherspoon, yeah, let's see what else they're saying. I don't know. I think it's my phone. think I fixed it. So if you guys want to call in, it'll be greatly appreciated. You can call in and tell us how you feel and, what's your thoughts on the situation. And, if you got any, thing to add. And plus, if you was out there in Calabasas, please call in and tell us what you seen and what you witnessed to as well. Because, we international, baby. We all over the place. I just really can't believe. I just didn't believe that it was true. I didn't. I didn't. I just didn't. I just don't. It's still hard for me to believe right now that he's gone. My condolences goes to the Bryant family. Okay, AO. Maybe too many people are calling at once. Feel like it's. Oh, stop it, AO. Call. You ain't never called them before. Call in again. Try one more time. I can't even. You ain't no stalker, baby. You need to stop it. I don't feel that way about you. You've been around for a long time, AO. You was around for a long, long time. So is Lita E. I think I missed some people. I was so deep in talking about, Kobe Bryant and just being shocked. Hey, K Money. I didn't even say what's up to K Money spoken words because I was so into what I was talking about. My bad, love. Check out K Money spoken words YouTube channel. Check out Chef Disaster and excuse me. Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't see you, baby. Sorry to all my moderators if I didn't call your name out. I was just so into talking about Kobe Bryant. And hey, B, I didn't see you. I got scared when my car shuttered and I am in the park. Hey, B, what's going on? So I'm sorry if I missed some of you guys because I was just totally deep into, talking about the Kobe Bryant. So my apologies to all my peeps and my peoples. I can't even imagine. This is crazy. This is really some crazy shit. This is just something that was unexpected on a Sunday. And I just don't know. I guess if we're going to, wait for the reports that they're going to give us. They ain't going to give us everything. But, wait for the reports of, what was going on with the helicopter. How long the pilot was in air. What actually made it shudder. Did it have anything to do with the weather? When the last time the helicopter has been serviced? And is that pilot regularly Kobe Bryant's pilot, number one? And, was there any recalls on that helicopter? Because it just doesn't make any sense for it to happen like that. I'm pretty sure his helicopter was stored in a good place, So I just don't know what happened, and was the helicopter tampered with? I just don't know. And it's very serious. And yes, I'm speechless too. There's a lot of people I didn't even say what's up to. I'm sorry, my peoples, if I didn't say what's up to y'all. But I was just so shocked, and I was in the moment of talking about Kobe Bryant and just being I just couldn't believe that this happened. I can't believe this man is gone. I can't believe this. It doesn't make any sense. And you can't even fathom that, you can ask anybody. We don't know when anybody's going to go, but him to, go, in 2020, it's not January's not even over. He went, he's gone. His daughter, January 26, 2020, he didn't even 2020. It's only a couple of, not even a whole month. He didn't live the whole month of 2020 begin of the new decade. And, and he's gone. Something had to be going on. Was the helicopter meant for the president? You know it wasn't, goddammit. But I like that. I like that, Henry. I like that. You know it wasn't, but it wasn't. People of all races all over the earth. Yes, happy days, because we love us some Kobe. We love the Black Mamba. We saw Kobe grow up. We saw Kobe go to the prom. Kobe was on that court, nasty and fast. He was confident. It was just everything. Jane Doe, hoping you get on live. Oh, I've been on here for a minute, Jane Doe. You can call in. You guys can call in and tell. Yeah, as soon as I found out, I talked to so let's see if I do this right this time. Hey, AO, how you doing? I'm doing good. How are you? I'm so glad you got through.
Guess what? I called the wrong number. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was calling I'm sorry. But what I wanted to say is that I pray for Vanessa because I have an 18-month-old. I pray for Vanessa. Losing a child is unimaginable. And I can understand what you're saying about the praying thing, but I almost was killed, and it was at gunpoint, and I had peace that surpassed all understanding. And there's so many times that the Lord has helped me, and I think a supernatural strength is the only way to get through times like this when we don't understand.
Amen.
This is very tragic. And just like I believe there's a God, there is Satan.
Amen.
And he roams this earth. And to be honest with you, I do find it, we live in a supernatural world nobody wants to really admit, you know. And when you have such wealth and things of that nature, the devil is watching you. But God can protect you. And it's just so sad that little girl died going to just practice just 20 minutes away, you know. And I really am shocked by this. I'm sure a lot of people do it. I feel so sorry for everybody that's like mourning his loss. But the child thing, that really has gotten me. And it was just so strange that the day before he was passing a baton, if you will, to LeBron. and then this happened. So, you know, sometimes Satan will make sure different events happen where it seems like it's all unrelated, but it be related. You just never know.
I get you.
What's going on. Okay, you never know. People are sinister. It is reminiscent of a mirror. You know,
it is.
When you have that type of wealth, people do get jealous, and envy can make you do some bad things or negligence. I don't know what exactly happened, but I do know that this is not of God. Okay?
Yes.
This is not of God.
Yep.
If he lets anything happen, it is for a reason. But this God would never want us to live in fear and die like that. This is satanic. This is an attack, and I'm just gonna pray to cover that family. Whoever travels, we pray and stay prayed up, and just be smart about certain things. If it's raining and you want to get some McDonald's, stay home. It's not worth it, you know.
Nope.
And I feel how much pain you are in. You know, I really love your channel.
I love you too. It's the first time I heard your voice, and you know, it's been like a year, right, or almost a year and a half. You've been supporting, and I appreciate that too as well. And it just shocked me. You know, a part of me is just really mad too. I'm mad and hurt at the same time.
I had a nightmare, and then I woke up, and then that was flashing on my phone. So I am a little afraid. That's why I said, let's pray to the Lord, because I am a little afraid. 2020 got me shook. It's on a level, on a very high level of people dying left and right. I'm talking about celebrities and personally in my life. From New Orleans, a lot of people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Are dying. So you just gotta stay prayed up. I don't want to take up the line. I'm so glad.
Ain't nobody else calling, girl. We barely got you. We barely got you on the phone. But what I want to say is, when you said prayed up, yes, that's very important. But you know what? I got it misconstrued. I thought you were saying that, you know, they were praying right before it happened. And I was like, I don't think that they were praying right before it happened, because that is a horrifying death. Not that you shouldn't stay prayed up, but you need to stay prayed up, blessed up, and anything that can help you and protect you in this world, because this world is very evil. So, and then on top of that, you explain, you know, it seems like you have clairvoyance too as well, because it wasn't Kobe. You was thinking about your parents, but, you know, the next thing you know, you wake up and you hear this story about Kobe, and that shit is just like crazy. And you also said that you've been in life and death situation. I think, you know, you got an angel on you. That, yes, God is with you. He is protecting you. And don't be scared and don't be in fear, because, girl, you got the Almighty on you. And as long as you...
It shakes you. It's not a fear. But it's just like, it's almost to the point where these are the times where we need to get out of our ways, and we need to pursue our purpose and our calling, because we never know when the time will come. Everybody's put on this earth to complete a mission.
Yes.
You know, Kobe can go out and say that he fulfilled whatever whatever he was supposed to do. And I would like to do that before anything should happen to me. You know what I'm saying? So it just puts a fire in me to finish what I'm supposed to be doing. But it's not, I don't consider clairvoyance. I consider a spiritual gift of discernment and the gift of knowledge, where I know things. A lot of people want kind of like have those gifts and stuff. So it's, what I will say is, whenever I was in a certain bad situation, because I've been a lot, he's given me that peace. And I just can't imagine him abandoning a 13-year-old, okay, right before that happened. If that should give anybody some peace, he just wouldn't do that. But it is very sad, and I'm praying for the mother. And I'm going to go because I don't want to hog up the time.
No
I'm
problem.
so glad that we talked about this. And thank you for providing this space for us to talk about this.
No problem. Thank you for calling. God bless you and your family, and thank you.
God bless you too, and everybody. Bye-bye.
Thanks. That was nice to hear from AO. AO's been around for a long. I'm sorry, Happy Days. It was you that said it. The comments was going so fast. I guess I was getting things misconstrued. Oh, thank you. I really appreciate it. Happy Days. What's going on, baby? We are calm today, boy. I just even can't believe, like, you know, the situation. It's just horrifying. And then, you know, AO did say something that was important, was about, you know, it seemed like he was passing on the torch, the baton, you know, to LeBron James. And LeBron James is actually on the Lakers. And LeBron James has actually have done so much for the community and for kids. He has experienced racism. He has experienced a lot of negative things. And he has a school that he's opening too as well. And when AO said that, you know, it seemed like Kobe was passing on the baton to LeBron James, you know, was that a sign that, you know, Kobe was gonna go? And I don't know how long ago AB is past, never did. I don't even know what you said, B. So I just don't know. So I don't know, like, I didn't see that. I didn't see, you know, Kobe passing on the baton. It seemed like he was passing on the baton to, you know, LeBron James. But that could ultimately make sense. He gave his blessings to LeBron James. And then, boom, now he's gone. Like, this is crazy. I'm just like, damn. I just don't know. It's like, I just think there's a lot of questions that need to be answered because, you know, do you understand when you work for somebody like Kobe Bryant, he contracted you, like, you know, he can, for your Christmas gift, you know, for your bonuses could be millions, could be hundreds of thousands of dollars. And, you know, you're going to be treated right because Kobe doesn't seem like that he's going to treat his employees bad. So you would think that everybody would do everything they need to do to make sure that this man is safe. And that sometimes you depend on your staff to do that when you got to do it yourself, because that helicopter should have been checked out before Kobe Bryant got in there with his kids and got in there with his daughter and then other kids on the team. And, like, you know, and all of a sudden it just malfunction, you know, it starts shuddering and it goes down, and it's a horrific death. Like, I mean, that was a really horrific death. Nobody needs to die like that. And it was scary. Like, it's like a nightmare. Since when passing the baton rules have to be, oh wow, since when passing the baton rules have to be death. Wow, Toby, Tobert, Bridget, damn. Happy Days, his dying is such a torturous way. That's what I'm saying. With small kids on the plane, like, this shit just doesn't seem right. I mean, beyond torturous, Ella B is saying she doesn't care about his past. Never did. Oh, yeah, I don't care about, hell no. I love me so Kobe. Thank you for, thank you for translating that for me, Negor. Oh, Lord have mercy. Thank you for translating. I really do appreciate that. For real, for real. Like, this is just crazy. You're a YouTuber, right? I believe you are. I believe I used to go to your channels. Go to your channel. Yeah, this is just crazy. Yep, Mary Jane. You are right, Jane Doe. I like your name, Jane Doe. What's going on, baby? Oh man, but I'll be honest with you guys. Having this conversation and talking with you guys really helped too as well, because it hurts. And the same thing with John Witherspoon. It really hurted me a lot. John Witherspoon was like everybody daddy and uncle. And then, just coming online and sharing my thoughts with you guys, and you guys sharing your thoughts with me, and us talking about the situation, whether, some people believe that it could be God, it could be, sacrifice, there was neglect going on or whatever. But these are complication times, and everybody's turning to the internet to mourn. But yes, I review films and music. Yeah, I remember you, Need Gore. You got the afro. I remember you. I was like, oh, was someone I Need Gore? I was like, oh, okay, I remember. But thank you for translating. I appreciate that. So, yeah. Yeah, it is what it is, man. It's just like this shouldn't. I can remember vividly back watching a little broke down TV, watching Kobe Bryant on the court, and just was so happy to see him on the court and running, and and with the ball, and just to see that young man and be like, oh shit, just because he was he was really really young, and I was really really young too, so it was just like to see him. And I used to just sit and I used to watch Kobe play all the time, and then I love Shaquille O'Neal too as well, and and just watch Kobe grow and just like Kobe, period. And I was like, oh, Kobe's so cute, Kobe's so nasty, Kobe's so fresh, and you stick out his tongue. And I love confidence, and he had all the confidence in the world, baby. He had all the confidence, and he was a young black male, and I love the Lakers. And so it just hurts that he's dead, and he died like that. Like that's a horrible death. That's horrible. And then he died a horrible death with his daughter. Like, that man didn't do no shit to deserve an ending like that. And a lot of people don't do no shit to deserve some of the endings that they have. Like, what he didn't deserve no ending like that, y'all. For real, he didn't deserve nobody deserves no ending like that. So I guess we send, peace, power, protection towards, Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and all the other people that was on the plane. But the way that they died was tragic. Like, that was a horrible death, and, thinking about where he come from and where he came and the things that he did, you would think that his helicopter would be he's Kobe Bryant, like, you know what I'm saying? That his helicopter would have been checked out, like they would have did a test run or something, like, what's going on, like, and if it's mechanics, that shit should have never happened, y'all. It should have never happened. He should have never died like this at 41. Kobe Bryant was doing so much more for the kids in the community, and he was stepping up and being an advocate, even though people was trying to bring Kobe Bryant down and try to down him because they feel like he did something wrong. Nah. It's just, horrible death. It ain't no joke. I've been glued to the TV during these playoffs. I have stopped watching, the NBA and the NFL for a long time, since, all the, racist shit came out and how they dogged the players up, because I never knew the insides of the NBA until I started to learn the insides of the NBA. So I was at the NBA and the NFL where I just didn't want to support it anymore like that, because the NFL, they treated their players like shit, and the NBA does that. 41 is a young man. Yes, very young man. Very, very young man. Like, there's no way that was even supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you can see things for people. Oh, you live by the gun, you die by the gun, so therefore, he might end up getting killed by a gun. But there was no way that his helicopter was supposed to crash like this. There was no way that his helicopter should have been neglected, where he puts his family in that helicopter and other people and go up in the sky, and that motherfucker, hit the ground and crash and burn. That does not supposed to happen. That ain't right. That's some fucked up shit that could have been prevented. That did not supposed to happen. I don't care what anybody says. They can say whatever they want to say, but that shit did not supposed to happen. That shit should have been checked. It should have been regulated, and it should have been a test run done on that, because Kobe Bryant is a legend, and he was doing some big things. He was doing some big things with Brian Scott, and he was also doing some more big things with the community, which he was hooking up with LeBron James to do more stuff for the youth, because they believed in the future too as well. Successful black man needs to get the hell out of Calabasas. You know it, girl. B, you know it. Get the. It's not even Calabasas. It's like, yo. It's who the hell was his pilot? So we gotta wait for his pilot to come out and then search the pilot, search the information on him, and then we already know what kind of helicopter it is. But now we need to know, when was it last serviced? When was it last checked out? And we're probably not gonna get the real scoop. What matters is if Shaquille shows up for Vanessa and the kids, and it's coming needs. No, that doesn't matter if Shaquille O'Neal, because he can come through and do whatever. Ain't gonna take her pain and her hurt away. It'll be nice or whatever. But what if she don't want to see Shaquille O'Neal? What if she don't want to talk to Shaquille O'Neal? What if she don't like Shaquille O'Neal? Doesn't mean that, he's a bad person if he doesn't come through, because she might not like him. She might not want him around. When you lose people like this, and you lose somebody that you love, you lose your husband, you lose your child, you only want people that understand you. You only want people around you that feel you. You only want people around you that you can trust. Now, if she trusts him, then that's one thing. But we'll see. B, Shawnee's going to try to get Vanessa on basketball. I think they tried to get her before, but she ain't going to never come on that show. She got too much money. She got more money than you, Shawnee. She got more money than you, baby. She ain't going on that show. She's been richer longer than you, Shawnee. To you, Shawnee, she's old money. You new money. No, so let me stop. B, you're doing it. See, B, you starting drama. You starting trouble. B, you starting trouble. But I'm glad you did, because you made me smile. Made me laugh, because, damn. I don't like small planes or helicopters. Me either, Jane Doe. Me either. And anybody that I forgot to say what's up to, I'm sorry. I'm just kind of like in an emotional state and a spot where I'm trying to get the story out, and then also come up with, different situations and stuff like that. So if I miss you, baby, I'm sorry. I don't mean it at all. No disrespect to none of my peeps and my people, because I love y'all all. Y'all all come through. Y'all show up. Y'all support me, and I support y'all too as well, baby. Ella B, yep, a lot of Cali hateful. I used to live in the Bay Area, and Cali hella racist out there. Thank you for that. The homeless advocate. It's true though. And Ella B, see, when I lived out there, when I lived in California, I didn't even know about. Hey, Letha E. Thank you, Letha E. Letha E's been hanging in here strong, baby. Love you, girl. Yeah, we need you to get online and start singing. You want to sing to us? You want to sing a nice gospel hymn for us over the phone? I don't mean to put pressure on you, but you got a beautiful voice. Maggot Freeman, this is crazy and it's not right. My heart goes out to the Bryant family. Yes, very true. And then also, thank you, Ella. Like, you're talking, B, you're talking about the racism in California. All the black people need to get out of Calabasas. See, I didn't even know Calabasas was even racist, baby. I haven't been to Calabasas since like 2009. 2009 was the last time I was out there, and it was just like regular. Yeah, you can have all the money in the world, and you can change the world, and you can make the NBA all types of money, but they still hate you for the color of your skin sometimes. For real. Thank you so much, Letha E. We love you too. This is crazy. Jane Doe, new money law. I'm talking junk. B got me talking junk. Don't go. You already know. You don't get me to go in on Shawnee O'Neal and Evelyn Lozada. We'll be here for hours. I will bring up everything from I could possibly remember on them pictures. if Shawnee O'Neal comes to Vanessa Williams, throw hot water in her face, for real. Kobe B. Kobe gone. I know, Black Mambo, but Magic's still here. Oh, Lord have mercy. Isn't that crazy? I didn't even think about that. That's why I like you, girl. That's why I like you. Yeah, that's crazy. Magic got diagnosed with, HIV, Blase in the third, but he got money, and, he quit the NBA, and he's still here. But Magic, basically, Magic's the poster boy from back in the day. Yep, Magic is still here, and Kobe's gone. You said a mouthful, B. You said a mouthful. People better get them helicopters checked, them planes checked, baby, because that's the easy way for them to try to take you out. Compton, this is such a tragic loss for him to pass away like this, and for his wife to lose a husband and a daughter. You know it at the same time. God bless the family. Ayo, Vanessa is a young widow with a 7-month-old. It's tragic. Yes, it is. Oh my God. Yes, it is. R.I.P. Jane Doe. Vanessa has a new baby up. I think the picture is, it's in one of the slideshows. I got 3 going. Jane Doe, it's a sad day. If the occasion is different, I would. Yeah, I know. But, you know, Letha E can sing her ass off. She can sing. Whoever want to call in and sing a gospel hymn, come through. Magic got his health care in other countries. You know, he got the plan. He got the plan. He was able to get the plan. He was able. I think it's odd how Wikipedia update the death so fast, like they waiting. Oh yeah, they're fast with it. Oh, Wikipedia's fast with it because they got like thousands of people that does Wikipedia too as well. But Wikipedia is good, especially if you're in college. You change some words around, you can do some plagiarism of Wikipedia. Don't let me start. Compton Nikki, I was planning to take my 2 sons on the helicopter ride because they always wanted to go on one, but this is a eye-opener for me. I am definitely not going to do that now. It's not safe. I feel you. You just got to do, you just have to, because you can't live in fear. That's one thing. You can't live in fear. You can't be scared to do things, and you can't live in fear. But you also got to be safe. So that means like you got to do research about the helicopter you going in, who's the driver, and how much is it serviced. Like you gotta actually go online and check out their data and their information and everything else like that about a company. Wikipedia, like Jimmy John quick with it. Yep, they're mad quick. Wikipedia is waiting. Yeah, they be waiting. Just like, TMZ be waiting. Just like all of them be waiting for the information. They got so many people that are on board that they pay, got the money that anything happens and, people send tips in. It's just like, the hotline. They got the hotline. They send a tip in. Boom. All I got to do is start typing. They ain't got to put no pictures up. They ain't got to put no research up. All I got to do, oh, this just happened. This person's dead. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, we know about his kid. We know about his family. Boom. And then it's out there. Just like that. And sometimes Wikipedia has even wrote some wrong things about people dying. They were so quick to jump, and it wasn't. And read, the United States won't allow cars to be tested here because we will lose money. Wow. Now they're saying poor visibility due to fog. They just don't want to be sued. It all depends because they're saying that it was Kobe's private, helicopter. So if it's supposed to be service and everything, there's so many pilots that land, planes, land helicopters in so many different situations too as well. But, they're not going to even suing them. It's not going to help Vanessa or whatever, but knowing what really happened is what's going to help Vanessa. Getting the honest God's truth. That's what's going to help Vanessa because Vanessa, she lost her daughter and her husband and she just got a baby and this is all happening at once. Poor woman. Poor woman. And just getting down to the truth of it because you know what? When death hits and when death strikes, you want to know the truth. And after you find the truth, you can actually mourn. But when you never find out the truth, it's very difficult. And that's why so many black people have not got over so many people that was our civil rights leaders or leaders in our black communities that were assassinated or murdered. And we never got answers for it or no one was ever brought to justice for it. And that's why we continue to, always believe when someone that is, very prestigious and, in the community and also heroic and a legend too as well. And if they tragically die, we always go back to, maybe it was a sacrifice or maybe it was a hit because it has happened so many times over and over to our people and we never got justice. We never got justice for any of our legends that were killed and murdered. So therefore, when we can't just say, "Oh, rest in peace, he's gone." No, we also think that, something could have been, maybe there was something else going on. I hate it here, but they cannot find who killed Tupac and Biggie. You know what I mean? Martin Luther King Jr. Nobody. Nobody. Y'all ain't that rich, and you haven't sold your soul. So why not fly in a helicopter? Don't nobody want y'all. Okay, you don't gotta be like that, yo. You don't gotta be mean like that. You don't gotta be mean like that. But what it's saying is it doesn't mean that you have to be rich or anything else like that. What the saying is the helicopter. What if the helicopter is not serviced like it's supposed to? What if the pilot is a drunk? What if they have bad reviews on the helicopter too as well? So therefore, you have to do research to find out before you're putting your life and your children's life in the hand of somebody else. And therefore, you don't have to be rich. But let me tell you, your children are the world to you. And if you got 8 shit people working a helicopter, or not even doing the mechanics on the helicopter because they have regular people coming on the helicopter, so they don't care. So you have to be careful. You know what I mean? You have to do research. You have to just be careful about what you're going to do and research it, because your helicopter could explode. No one's immune to it. If they don't care about Kobe Bryant, damn sure ain't going to care about you and me if you ain't rich, if you ain't got money. So you doing way too much, baby. ABC is now showing the statement. Let me see. Tammy wants this. My heart goes out. Let me check this out. I don't want to play it because they are live. Let me take this off the screen. I would play it, but they might get me for copyright infringement. So the chef is speaking, Alex. So this was it was 31 minutes ago that was updated. Sources tell ESPN the retired NBA player star and his 13-year-old daughter were among the victims on Sunday morning crash. The three other victims identified have not been released yet. The spokesman, it was a S-76, crashed on a hillside, terrible, in the town of Calabasas around 10 a.m. The circumstances surrounding the crash is unknown and an investigation is ongoing. 5 people confirmed deceased, no survivors in Calabasas helicopter crash. So the deputies and people were on, So this was 30 minutes ago, so maybe there's another update. January 26, 2020. And they was talking about Kobe. This was Kobe's last tweet, I'm assuming. So I'm going to show you guys his last tweet. What they're saying. Well, it's going to be his last tweet. R.I.P. Rest in power, my brother. And his daughter and all the victims that was involved in the helicopter crash in Calabasas, because when something can be prevented, it hurts. So here we go. Let's see if we can just get this all in. All right. So I guess this is going to be Kobe Bryant's last tweet, continuing to move the game forward. At King James, much respect, my brother. So AO, you was absolutely right that, Kobe Bryant had passed the torch on to LeBron James, and that was on January 25th, and January 26th, he's dead. So that's a conspiracy all in itself. Did he know he was going to die, or just the timing, or did they take him out? Do I believe LeBron James had anything to do with it? No, but I ain't in that world. I don't have the same tax brackets as these people. So, absolutely right, AO. It was actually the 25th, probably they did the, passing the torch on. And now it's the 26th and Kobe's not here anymore. Where are my peoples? I can't see y'all. Here we go. Yes, you are right. Aaliyah plane had issues and the airline was sued multiple times. They are, no, did to Barack. Frederick, I am really dreaming. No, baby, you are woke. We are all woke. Happy days. Ayo, I'm glad to hear that. I'm glad that. Okay, yeah, for real. People would say he's a colorist. People that travel the world are attracted to what they are around. He's married a Mexican, y'all, and dated Brandon. He is more well-rounded than his wife. He speaks many languages. He does speak many languages. I don't care about who he dates. It's certain people that I might say talk shit about, but Kobe wasn't one of them. He was with that girl for a long time. It's when people actively disrespect black women and the black race. That's the situation. Now, you can't help who you fall in love with, but when you actually just go out and be like, I don't like black women, and we got a problem. We got a problem because you can keep your opinion to your damn self. You don't got to tell us what you like, and you don't got to try to get people on your side to do the same thing that you're doing. Happy days, me too. They were shady. Happy days, Ella. I think that folks in law enforcement do know who killed Tupac and Big. Yeah, they do. They know. I think Jam Master Jay and all the civil rights leaders, that I talked about on New Year's Eve. Yeah, this shit is just. So this was Kobe Bryant's last tweet. Continuing to move the game forward at King James. Much respect, my brother. 33644. 10:39 p.m. That's crazy. Just some people in other comments shaking my head. You already know. People be looking for attention. They be talking mad shit and all this other stuff. I don't even respond to. I never respond to any of the negativity. I just keep it moving, unless you got me on that day, baby, and I want to respond. Other than that, they be leaving all types of comments and talking all types of stuff. You just let it be because people they want to get their word out. They want to say what they need to say. Let them say what they need to say and keep it forward, because it doesn't. What you say don't affect me. Sad day. It is. I'm never gonna forget this day, y'all. We ain't gonna never forget this day. This day is gonna be a part marked in history in our lives. It's gonna be in our mind, pushed back in the corner, but it's gonna be a part. So we're gonna find out. All the information and everything else should be coming out. We'll see what type of information they give us, but if they can give us the pilot's name and all that other stuff, we'd be golden. Yes, it's truly sad. Faith Davis, people need to stop focus on real problems. Kobe and his daughter, Gigi, is dead. R.I.P. Real problems. The real problem is, if you admire somebody and you watch them grow and they're no longer here and they died a tragic death, you can talk about it. You can take a moment and sit back and talk about Kobe and his family. You can pay your respects and your condolences, because most of us ain't going to be at his funeral. Most of us ain't going to be at his repast or anything else like that. But we respected what he did for the game. We respected his hard work. And if we watched him for years on TV and play ball and do interviews, we feel a part of his life. So we can take a moment and, give him praise and let him know that we miss him. And his, we could talk about it, baby. We know there's problems. The problems in the world ain't gonna never stop. There's always gonna be problems in the world. The world's always gonna be effed up. There's always gonna be tragic shit going on. There's always going to be poor people. There's always going to be rich people. There's always going to be environmental issues. There's always going to be something. The world is never going to be perfect at all. Because if you try to make it perfect, you might get assassinated. Ask our heroes and our black people that were leaders that were assassinated, and we still don't know what happened to them. Sad we honor people in death. Well, I honored Kobe Bryant all the time. Like when he retired, I was, talking about him too as well. I talk about a lot of people in a lot of positive ways. It has nothing to do with death. You know what? You don't need, sometimes you respecting them, you showing support and talking positive about the person is honoring them. Maybe the world don't see you do it, but then when they die, you think about it. Everybody always has that cliche shit. Say we honor people in death. Like it's always cliche shit that people just be throwing out there. Like, nah, nigga, we love Kobe Bryant. We respected him. We was heartbroken when he retired. We wanted him to still play ball and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? We always wanted that. And when you watched his game, when you brought his jersey, when you talked about him, when you hung around with your friends, your male friends, your female friends, and you honored him. You know what I mean? Or when you reposted or you liked his tweet or on Instagram, that's honoring him too as well, because we can't go out there and touch them like that. Like, come on, man. Y'all be on some shit, baby. I would not even be this sad if it was on President. And we all would not be. I would even do a video. Oh, I probably would, but it would be. I would be playing music in the background. We'll be dancing and be joyous. Happy days. But I guess those helicopter tours in Hawaii and places like that, they are bigger choppers out there than a bigger helicopter, though. Preach. The helicopter can hold more people. American islands in general, we have those people that are really appreciated and worldwide. Okay. Yeah, it's a clear. You already loved Kobe. We already respected Kobe. We already missed Kobe. Everybody was there when he retired. People buy, his, jerseys and stuff like that. But, now he's gone. Like, it's a shock factor. And, like, everybody's over because we know he's doing good. He just had a baby. His kids are doing good. We seen him doing interviews with his daughter. And, they would bring up his interview with his daughter, when she had the sports, had the team out there and stuff like that. And it was just so cute. So we know he's doing good. We know he's doing well. And we give him much respect. But now that he's gone, like, we're shocked, and basically we're honoring him too as well. It's not like we forgot about Kobe. It's not like we didn't love Kobe. It's not like anything else. But when somebody that was one of your favorites, somebody that you respect is doing well, and you see him here and there, and they're actually taking on a whole new agenda in life, okay, so you put that person on pause, much love, and then boom, you see this and that. But then if you find out that they're gone, then there's a problem. Hey, the love bug, how you doing? What's going on? Then there's a problem. And yeah, he just had a baby. We loved us some Kobe. I don't know what y'all talk. I love me some Kobe. But this was Kobe's last tweet on January 25th, 2020. And then the next day he died. He was going to be the first ball Hall of Famer. Wow. B, I hate it here. 7 months, your old baby. I know, for real. It's just sad. I'm just shocked. I couldn't believe it. But what I am glad is that my peeps came through. Y'all came through, boy. Y'all came through today. Hundreds of y'all came through. And I really do appreciate y'all phone calls. I appreciate you calling in and the whole 9 yard, because, like, yo, we love some Kobe. Like, who did not love Kobe? Even if you played against him, he was your opponent. You still love what Kobe did out here in these streets. Kobe was nice and nasty. You knew Kobe was going to give you a show. You knew Kobe was going to get 140 points. He was going to get 150 points. He was going to foul you in the whole 9 yard. Kobe Bryant, love me some Kobe, man. I remember just sitting in the house on a Saturday watching Kobe. I didn't want to chill with him. I wanted to watch Shaquille O'Neal and Kobe Bryant. they said that they're going through the wreckage right now. So, they're doing an investigation. So they're probably going to get the black box, and they're going to go through the black box and see what happened. And hopefully, we get to hear it too as well, because we heard it for everything else, that we get to hear the black box information, so we'll know exactly when the plane started to go down. That's the question. Did it start to have trouble while it was already going up in the air? Because, if that's the case, they should have basically immediately went back down. Compton Nikki, I want to also give my condolences out to everyone who else passed away in this tragic. Yes, definitely. Definitely, for real. Because it's a sad situation. It really is. R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant and his family and the other young children and their parents that was on the plane and everything else. And, we just need to find out what's going on with the pilot and what's going on with them checking out the helicopter before they took off. Like, it just doesn't make sense. That boom, once it gets in the air, it's going to go, it's going to shudder and then boom, crash like that. That's just too much. Like, he got too much money for this shit to be happening to him. He ain't no regular smuggler degler. That dude got millions. You already know if someone's even alluded that something was wrong with that engine, he can go buy another one. He can have one delivered before the game. He could have jumped in one of his cars. He could have jumped. They could have Ubered. Uber would have been safe than going into the helicopter if it wasn't up to standards or up to par. And even though they're saying that, okay, we got a caller.
Press 1.
Peep Squad is in the building. Who's calling?
Rhonda from California.
Hey, Rhonda, could you turn me down in the background, please?
Sure. That's funny.
The only reason why I told you to turn me down in the background because you're from California and you might got some, and you're from California and you was close to where Kobe was at.
No, I'm like close to San Francisco.
Oh, okay. So what's going on, Rhonda? How you doing today, man?
I'm doing good. Actually, I'm doing good. I couldn't see the number because when I was on, my name was across, so I finally got the number and got through. But yeah, my brother and sister were Laker fans, honey.
Yes.
Kobe. I had a cousin that named his son Kobe. Okay.
For real? Oh my goodness.
Kobe.
Oh, I know. I love me some Kobe. Kobe was ill on the basketball court, baby.
Yeah, he was. It was like, oh God, when he retired, I think my sister wasn't a Laker fan no more. She said, but it's like that sometimes for some people. It's just that person takes the sting out of it. But I think she'll get back to the new team.
Yeah, most likely.
Yeah, but it's just sad.
It is. It is just really sad because it's not something that you expected on a Sunday. You never expect to hear about somebody dying, but just to have the tragic way that he died is just like, wow.
Yeah, wow. Because they were showing on the TV news that they really couldn't get to him, and it was 9 people instead of 5 or whatever. So it was 9 people, 8 including the pilot. So it was. They don't all have everything at the right time. They just.
Yeah, they just go with the stories.
Yeah. Okay.
I appreciate you calling so much. Thank you so much. And then you got your family members naming their child after Kobe. Kobe affected us. We liked Kobe. We loved Kobe. For real.
He was just a regular guy,
That was down to earth. And on top of that, to me, he was attractive, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. He was handsome. That had the little spark for the women. Okay.
You know, let's keep it 100. He looked good.
Yeah, I was like, okay, he looking good.
Yes, he is. Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate you calling, for real. Thank you. God bless you and your family.
Okay, you too. Bye.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you for calling in. I really do appreciate that. For real. So we got some of the phone calls in. People talking about how they feel about Kobe. Yes, we will always miss Kobe Bryant, and we send everything out to, his wife Vanessa. She just had a newborn baby. That's gonna be difficult, and losing, her husband and her daughter at the same damn time too as well is very difficult too. And then on top of that, the other children that was on the plane with Kobe Bryant going to his daughter's practice or game, they lost their life too as well. It's a tragic situation, especially if there is a way that this could have been avoided. If there could have been something else differently, could have been done with the helicopter, the pilot, and just checking things out. Here we go. Hey, what's up, Peep Squad? What's going on?
We live?
Yes, we live, baby. How you doing?
Hi, how are you? I like your show. I follow you. And
Oh, thank you.
the background too loud.
I really do appreciate that. So how you feeling today about the news with Kobe Bryant, man?
Oh, my heart is so heavy. Like, I used to follow Kobe since day one.
Right? For real.
Messing up my Celtics. Me and Kobe, you knock on his page or troll him.
Yes.
Troll his fans. This has been years, and then when he retired, I put it on my page as a respectful coach, and, he's the greatest. He's a GOAT, aside Michael Jordan.
Yes.
Yes, heartbreaking.
It is, man. I didn't expect to hear this on a Sunday. I didn't expect this.
And his daughter.
And his daughter too. It's not just him, it's his daughter and then other kids, and like this happened. Like you think like, okay, we know what happened with Leah, and even though that was years ago, that why wasn't Kobe's helicopter legit? Why did it have the problems? Why did it fall down and crash in the midst of air? Like, come on, like, and Kobe Bryant ain't no broke dude. He'll buy another helicopter before he get into a damaged helicopter. Like, it's just crazy.
Right. And it's like, I don't know how, I don't know if you saw this tweet that they tweeted from 2012. Some guy said Kobe Bryant probably going to die in a helicopter.
No, I didn't see that. I'll look it up.
You didn't see it?
Mm-mm.
Do you have Facebook Messenger?
Yeah,
I'll email it to you if I can. Yeah, that's what they said. But he traveled a lot in his helicopter. He didn't like traffic. He didn't like the LA traffic.
And that's because it was 20. One of the callers that they call in say, somebody typed in, said that it was only 20 minutes away. I know no one likes traffic. I don't either. If I can have a helicopter come get me or whatever, that's one thing. But yeah, it sounds good. But look what happened with this shit, because somebody didn't do what they supposed to do. Somebody dropped the ball. Who dropped the ball? That's the question.
I still think TMZ got something to do with it, because they always got somebody. They always at the scene of the death. Like, damn! He's still doing his what they call it, that last breath?
Yup.
The last gasp for air, TMZ's already there.
Yeah, they was there. They was there for Nipsey Hussle. They was there.
I mean, no self-decide, but, I really feel bad for Vanessa and the other kids and the baby and to his daddy again. Really, 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 really sad.
It is. It's just really sad. But you got a point with the TMZ. How are they there before anybody else? They know everything. But they probably got a lot of people that work for them that are just carrying a camera and a cell phone. It's like, yeah, they be on scene for everything. When the shooting happened, they there before the police. They there before the firemen, the ambulance. They just out there getting footage. They got footage of the crash, but I don't know if they brought that footage off of somebody that was out there, because there was people that said that they heard the footage.
Oh, did you see it like spiraling?
Yes.
Going down?
Yep, I put it up there.
So that's probably somebody in the mountains. It was a random person. But yeah.
Yep, and it was just sad. it's just like something that you don't think that would happen, especially in 2020. You think in 2020 his helicopter, everything that has to do with anybody being a pilot, especially for Kobe Bryant, and just his, helicopter will all be up to date. They would test drive that motherfucker before he takes off, especially if he uses it a lot. Like, you would think that there would be provisions in place. People will be doing what they're supposed to do to make sure that he's safe, because he's supposed to die at 41. Kobe Bryant's only 41 years old. He just had a baby. You don't think Kobe Bryant is going to do a whole lot more? Yeah, and his daughter's 13.
And he was coaching for me.
Yeah, he was working with Byron Scott, which is CC husband from, Basketball Wives. They was doing a whole lot in the community out there in California to help the children and give them scholarships and train them and everything else.
Wow. Yeah, well, I don't want to hold this in line.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, he's on their own treat too. And
did you grow up watching? Did you watch Kobe Bryant play his games and stuff like that? Watched him on TV play the Lakers, right? Yep, love Kobe. Watched him play.
Was it the Lakers?
He played for.
No, it was Miami.
He played for.
Yeah, he used to play when he used to whoop the Celtics behind 2008. Back in those days when Paul Pierce was on, still playing for the Lakers, Kevin Garnett. That was a big rivalry. Lakers in Boston, the big rivalry. I'm from Boston. That goes way back until the Larry Bird days and Magic Johnson days. And, I'm the one that made the comment, like, Magic's still alive.
Oh, that was you, baby girl. Oh, yo, you hit me with that. Magic Johnson is still alive, but Kobe ain't. You know what I mean? And he got, he was diagnosed with, HIV, but he got the pills and medication. But this dude is still alive, especially when so many people died, of having that disease. But he got the money. But it's just crazy that Magic is still alive and Kobe's dead at 41. That shit don't make no sense. Straight up. You were facts.
But anyway, I gotta go.
All right. Much love to you. Thank you for calling. Bye-bye. Yeah, right now I'm checking out NBC right now and see what they're saying. I don't know how we're going to get the truth, baby, but you know what? We read in between the lines and find out the truth. That's what happens, because whatever they give us, you have to go back and double dab that, double dutch that situation. For real, for real. Let me see what they're saying on NBC. Oh, shit, they won't let me. God. I got to take some of this shit off for them to let me. Let me take this off. Then go back. Excuse me. So what's going on with y'all? I'm trying to see what NBC is going to say right now, since my people told me that NBC's out here lying. Okay, let me see this. Ayo, check it out. Okay. Coming up, official discussion about the crash that killed Kobe Bryant.
I know. This is terrible.
Okay, I got it. I could even show it, but you already know that they will, my shit will be This Morning Toys, and I will have a copyright infringement straight up and down, because I can pull this video up and show it. It's just easy as 1, 2, 3. But if I do, you already know. I would definitely get a copyright strike. I'm not up there like that. Once I become one of them big old YouTubers, I could play shit. Let's see. Go back. Don't even let me go back. Yeah, this is crazy. They can't have found out all that information. So what are they gonna tell us? The same shit that we already know? The start talking at 6, at the 6:20 mark. Yep. Now I got this thing all low. I can't even tell who's in here, baby. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you guys for coming through. Like, yes, we've been talking. They got a black man. You know, when they got a black man speaking, you already know it's suspicious. Because why you know damn well they never really have a black man talk about a black man's story unless they feel like there might be some racial intentions, or they're basically trying to, soften the blow to you about something that is suspicious. And so they'll put on somebody that look like us. So basically they can calm us down. So we ain't feeling that. But it is what it is. We're going to talk about this situation because we can't let this go. If there's anything bad or anything negative about the situation, we got to talk about it and we got to know. And you guys can hit me up. You see the number on the screen. Call in at 401-757-0749. Hit me up and let me know if you find out any information. Whatever, you can always hit me up at that number and reach out and touch me, because you might have some information that could possibly help. And you might not be in the live now, but you might be in the live later. Because you know what? If I die suspiciously, and, I will want people to make sure that it was a legit death, straight up and down. And we got to do that for our people. And even though we ain't close to him, even though, never met him, but we got to stick together. We have to show some type of unity. And that's what we got to do that again. We got to be that unity. Like when we used to wear the afros with the black pick in our head and say black power, our ancestors or aunts and stuff like that, and be close. We need to have some unity, man, because everybody else have unity. Black people need to have unity, for real. And we got to let them coons go. But we need our unity. Straight up and down. Happy Days homeless. I am running into and out. Yeah, I want to click on it. And I don't have my headset. My headset is MIA. I think my headset is upstairs somewhere. So I don't know. So I can't even listen to it. Don't tell me a brother has something to do with this. I'm Tevin 901. Hey, what's up, baby? How you doing, Tevin 901? It's good to see you. Ella B. I would hire mechanics that worked for the government. Martinez, hey, what's up, baby? How you doing? My God, comfort and heal the heart of Kobe's family. For real. I feel you. Thank you so much, Martinez. And God bless all the other families and of the people that were on the helicopter. Amen to that. The homeless advocate, happy days in and out is my wish. Enjoy your meal for Oh, you guys are so cute. I love you guys. You guys always be on point with some information. You guys stay lit. You stay with the information. Stay on point. You stay. And that's why I love Peep Squad and my peoples, because they come through with some information that you won't even believe. And people a part of Peep Squad, their minds are open to like, okay, it could be this way. It's like we don't judge each other like, oh, you got that opinion, I got this opinion. Oh, but if we add all the opinions up together, it could be this, it could be that. But it's no judgment, and it's just love. Because for real, it's just about love. Like, this is what I used to say all the time growing up, especially with my mama. Stay black, stay this, stay that. We stay black all day, baby. It is what it is. Happy Days. It's a national tragic. Let me go back to see what CNN is saying. I can't even play it, but I don't think they're gonna. We'll see. It's MSBC, right? I know you gave me the link. Let me go back and find the link again. And if it wasn't for, Alicia from Baltimore, my Wendy Williams, expert, she's coming back through. She's been busy. But if it wasn't for her, I wouldn't even know, because I had no media or anything on. I was just like, Sunday, I'm going to cook this, I'm going to cook that, I'm going to blah, blah, blah. I'm going to do all this other stuff going on, with the family. And plus, it's going to be a lot of people upset with me because I'm online now. I was supposed to be making dinners and cooking for people right now. I do none of that. So you know what? while I was talking to y'all, I didn't order. I got somebody to cater some food. Okay, so here we go. It's already played. I want to see the black man. They got coming up official discussing the crash that killed Kobe Bryant. They got the Caucasian dude. Nothing wrong with the Caucasian dude. He's out here with a crystal ball head. You know what I'm saying? He look. But let's see what he says.
Waiver, and here we go. Chief LA County Fire Chief Daryl Osborne.
Okay, Daryl. So he gotta be black. His first name's Daryl, right? Oh, yeah, it's already played, but let me see if I can get a shot of this dude. Wait for him to come through. They still talking. It's hot. It done got hot in here. Yeah, we did what it did. Yeah, we did what it did. We did what we were supposed to do, baby. The sisters and the brothers came through and this live to show love, respect to Kobe Bryant and his family, and also to show black love and black support to one another. And that's what we did. And we came through, we mourned, Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and we showed that black power exists, and we love each other. And you know what? We're going to ask questions when one of us is gone, and we're going to, kick down doors if we need to find out the right information. Because you know what? We got to start doing that again. We got to start making sure that our people is protected out here. Everybody else is protected. We need to be protected, and we need to basically voice our opinions. And when any of these news sites, heavy news sites come out here with some bullshit, we need to question them too as well, because they can't be giving us the faith or telling us any crazy stuff. It's not about that at all. We got to stick together. We got to report on each other. We got to stick up for each other, because at the end of the day, nobody's going to care much about us like we care about each other. Especially if you got black love in your heart. If you got black love and you love your black people, it's all good. And then if you're any other race and you love us too as well and you support us, then you come through with what you got. But it's for real, for real. We got to help each other out. For real. Show love to your fellow man and woman today. Amen. Happy days. Happy days. Oh my God. Happy days. You are so good tonight, baby. You do yeah. Yes, we have to do that, because we can't depend on these people to keep continuing giving us information about us, knowing that we don't believe them and knowing that we think that they be lying. You know what I'm saying? We got to do that for each other. We got to take what they give us, because we ain't there. We ain't in the office, and then, basically do our own research. That's what I'm saying. Call. The number is on the screen. Call that number. Let me know what you find out. For real, for real. Because we have to do that, because we need to take our own into accountability where we report. You know what I'm saying? We have to. So let me see where they at now. Okay, so yep.
The heavy rescue truck company, hand crews, and aircraft, and a chief officer to oversee the incident. Upon arrival, during the incident, and upon arrival of the Sheriff's Department, our two respective departments entered into unified command to handle this incident. Our firefighters on scene indicated that there was a debris field and steep terrain with a quarter-acre brush fire that was occurring at the time. Our firefighters hiked in to the accident site with their medical equipment and hose lines to extinguish the stubborn fire, as it included the brush fire, debris from a helicopter, and the fire also included magnesium, which is very hard for our firefighters to extinguish, because magnesium reacts with oxygen and water. In addition to our firefighters hiking into the incident, we had one helicopter flying to the incident with firefighter paramedics on board. Those paramedics were hoisted down to the incident early into the incident. They did a search of the area for survivors. Unfortunately, all the survivors on board were determined to have been perished. Firefighters and hand crews worked to extinguish the fire while carefully preserving the incident for investigation. I'm currently, this investigation is still ongoing.
Okay, the investigation is still ongoing. So, you know, they're talking about the fog, they're talking about the weather, they're talking about the oxygen, and they're talking about all this other stuff. So we're going to see what's going to happen with the situation. We're going to get more information in the future. I'm going to take it like that. This is a terrible Kim Robinson. Yes, it is terrible. Speechless all day. There is so much anger in the world. We know better than that. Amen. For real. So, you know, this is the guy that they got, the spokesman. You know, he's coming through. Yeah, this is tragic. For real, for real. So, yes, we're going to take care of the situation. Thank you guys for coming through. Like, we've been on here for almost, 2 hours. We've been on here for almost 2 hours, baby. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank the moderators. Thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate you. And if I didn't acknowledge you, my bad. I'm sorry. I was just in my feelings and trying to get the story. I was talking about Kobe Bryant. But please, click the 3 buttons and check out the moderators, because most of them do have, YouTube channels. So check them out and show them some love. You know what? And then show yourself some love and your family some love, and just keep your head up, because baby, this is hard. This was no joke. This was just a crazy situation, for real, and it was horrible, and it affected me and impacted me, where I wanted to reach out to my peeps and my peoples and have a conversation with y'all to see how y'all feeling too as well. We need a place to go. We need a place to talk with each other, a place to do something, you know what I mean? For real, because we can't believe everything that these people were saying, and now that we have a voice, we can talk. We can do our own investigation. We can talk about how we feel, because you know what? We haven't received justice for all our civil rights leaders and all the leaders in our Black communities that were assassinated and murdered unexpectedly. So therefore, we come together and we intake into what we believe. Everybody wants to run to NBN, CBS, and all these other places, but we already know that they ain't gonna tell us the truth. We already know they're gonna lie to us, so we got to get the information from them and then dissect that information. Then if there's anybody on the scene or anybody that knows any personal information about when the helicopter was last tested, when it was last taken out, maybe they might play the black box for us. It'll be very important if we can actually hear the recording of the black box and how that took place, which would be very tragic in the first instance. To hear the black box would be very, very tragic, because we're going to be listening to people actually die. And this should have not happened. And it did happen. For real. This should have not happened. This could have been very well prevented. And it pains us and it hurts us, because Kobe Bryant was somebody, and he was helping other people too as well, and he was very confident, and it wasn't like he was a coon or he was acting like a coon or he dissed Black people. He didn't do none of that type of stuff. If he didn't like a situation, he changed it. But he was very eager, he was determined, and people look up to that. Kids looked up to that. Even Caucasian people, Asian people, Hispanic people, they looked up to Kobe Bryant too as well, just as much as we did. But we got to protect our people and protect each other, because there's be some things that be happening to us that we don't deserve, or is suspicious, and we don't question it. And we have to start questioning things. We have to question things in our own life, especially when you go to the hospital and deal with doctors, because they might not be telling you the truth. They might be giving you poison medication and you don't even know, because you're not doing your research and you trust this man that's your doctor. So you have to do the research. You have to find out different things about yourself, because people don't care about us in that way. That helicopter should have been tested. It should have went up in the air before Kobe got into that helicopter with his family, regardless if he owned it or not, regardless if it was a new, pilot or not. That crash should not have happened. He should not have died a tragic, horrible death like that. And a lot of our brothers and sisters die horrible and tragic deaths, and it's not spoken about, and it's not, and people don't talk about it. But over here, we will talk about it. He wasn't married to a Black woman. That's fine. I know he wasn't married to a Black woman. I know his wife wasn't Black. But I ain't no hater at the same time. He was married to that woman for many, 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 many years. I believe she was Mexican. All in all, that does not change what Kobe Bryant has done for the people, what he has done for people too as well, and what people look up to, and the power that he exudes, and the power that he put in other people to desire to be basketball players, or to be in the NBA, or even push to their hardest, to their last level, to do what they need to do. Just because somebody's not with a Black person doesn't mean that that, you know, you don't question if they was killed, or you don't care about the way that they was killed. You know what I'm saying? And he never came out and say F black women and stuff like that. There are people that come out cooning and say F black women and or don't date black women. Them are the people that you need to go after. He ain't never said that. He dated Brandy, he dated some other woman, then he married his wife, then he married Vanessa. You know what I'm saying? But just because someone's dating somebody else, you don't question whether, you know, if they were sacrificed or not, if it was a tragic death or not. Come on. You know what I'm saying? There's so many people that date outside of their race and then they go back to date black people too as well. He did a whole lot for the black community and the kids. He opened up youth centers too as well. He was teaching. He was a part of the camp with, you know, Byron Scott too as well. He had scholarships too as well for the kids also. And he was actually he donated a lot of money too as well when it came to the water crisis as well. So my peeps, my people, thank you guys for coming through. I really do appreciate y'all. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you guys for calling. I really do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. My peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We going to the top. I'm going to bring Ellis with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. For real, for real. We're going to the top, baby. So R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and the rest of the people that was on the helicopter. And R.I.P. to all my peeps and my peoples that have lost somebody, or they had lost a family member, or they have somebody that is deceased and passed on. Peace and blessings to your loved ones too as well, because it's just not about Kobe Bryant. It's about how we all feel, because if we lost people and if we lost family members, this tragic situation can bring that up too as well. And this is the outlet that we get on to Peep Squad, Mary Jane, Creation TV, and we talk about it and we let loose and we talk about the situations that we've been into as well. It's not just about Kobe Bryant. It's a healing process, because a lot of us lose people that we love that are close to us, and sometimes we can't even verbalize that to the people that we know and love, because we had so much. And then when we hear a shocking, tragic story, it brings up them feelings and that emotion too as well. Thank you so much, my peeps, my peoples. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Hey, Sag Simmons, I hope no one was dirty enough to tamper with the helicopter. That's exactly what I'm thinking too. Look, Xavier. So many black people expect to be inappropriate. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. Thank you guys for coming through. Please hit that like button. It'll be greatly appreciated, my peeps, my peoples. Hit that like button. Show your sister some love. Just show me some likes, because, you know, I done played some shit that, you know, YouTube is going to be like, we are demonetizing you, baby. So it is what it is. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples. And that's what we're going to find out. So therefore, you see the number online. You find out some information. You can text information to that number too as well that you find, you know, and give me some information. It'll be greatly appreciated. If you find anything about the pilot, I will be looking to as well. So much love. Thank you so much, Reed. Thank you guys so much. I really do appreciate y'all. God bless. Peace, blessing, and safe travels, and stay up, stay woke, stay protected, and we have the armor of God around us as we leave our house and as we, you know, go about our daily business every day, because Monday's coming up. And R.I.P. to Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi. I didn't think Kobe Bryant was going to be deceased on the 1st, the 26th, 2020. The 1st, the 26th, January 26, 2020, we lost Kobe Bryant. Peace and one love to all my peeps and my